I'm Allison Rogers, editor of Collision Repair Magazine. Last week, the Collision Repair Magazine editorial team was at CCIF, the virtual experience, checking in with some of the exhibitors to hear how the show's going for them this year. Check out our interviews from the show to learn more about what these industry experts think is in store for the Canadian collision industry this year.
How's CCF going for you guys? You enjoying the platform so far?
I think it's, this is, we weren't unfortunately involved in, we didn't participate in the last one, but this one, enjoying it because one, I get to reconnect with people I haven't spoken to in a while, people I've known. When I am from a previous life, I worked for a previous repair banner, and people who worked with me there acknowledged me and said, "Hey, this is where you went. How you doing?" So it's sort of kind of really neat, and you get people who I typically would see at golf tournaments, career fairs, and other industry events. So, the real benefit is just, reconnect and see and engage other people in a different light. And, what I really like about this platform is that people have to take the time and opportunity to look for your booth in the exhibit hall. And if they're taking the time to do that, you can see what kind of impact you've had on them because they're taking the time to look for you. Like I'm a type of person, like I wouldn't go look for someone unless I was connected to them or I cared. And this is a really great way to validate, where am I doing a great job connecting with people outside of my realm? And maybe where do I have to do a better job at reaching out to people who maybe I seen that were there, but I didn't see and connect with, but maybe I gotta do a better job reaching out to them on a regular basis, right? So, and I guess, again, why did we participate in this? I think, Paul, in his opening statement yesterday, one of the things he broke down was the different groups of people: insurance, aftermarket, I guess suppliers of materials we use, suppliers of safety equipment, suppliers of equipment, things like that. And we're part of a bigger community, right? So a great thing being part of this is that we have a one stop where we can engage all those people at once. Right? So it's sort of kind of cool that it allows us to do that.
Another great thing that I've seen this year that you bring that up is a lot of people have been mentioning there's been like Fanshawe students on the CCIF chat rooms and stuff. It's been great to get student participation this time around as well.
It's really funny because I sit on the PAC committee for Centennial College, and also I'm the co-chair of the PAC committee of Fanshawe College. So I'm going to go back to my friends at Centennial and say, "Hey, man, you guys know all the kids at the Shamfa on their 310B program, they were at CCIF. Where were you guys?" So it's a little bit of band track and you take back to the rest of the group, which is sort of kind of cool.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree. I mean, hopefully in the next couple CCIFs, we'll see more student participation if you're giving them that push there.
Yeah, sure.
So moving on to kind of the more broader scheme of things in terms of 2021, I mean, obviously last year was a crazy year. What's Assured looking at in the 2021 year? What are sort of the goals for this year, the challenges that you see in the industry that you guys are trying to assist with, or anything in that realm?
So I think, I'll be honest with you, it was just Groundhog Day the other day, and it feels like 2021 is just Groundhog Day of 2020.
That's an amazing
because of our environment hasn't really changed. Yeah, like it's brutal. So our goal in 2020 was, first of all, to keep our people safe and ensure that we have options where our clients who come to us to drop off the vehicles because they need to get their vehicle, how do we keep them safe and give them assurances that, because we're taking these extra precautions, it's not going to take away from the quality of work that's going to happen on your vehicle. So that really is sort of kind of how we're moving forward for 2021. One, keeping our people safe and continuing to offer drop and go options for our clients. And as our environment changes and it fluctuates, and that really depends on what our government tells us, how we can interact with each other, we'll probably have to explore different alternatives in the next coming months to see how our environment will change. Like, are we going to, have a different set of rules for people who maybe got vaccinated? Or how does that really look for us? When someone does get the vaccination, are they going to have a different mindset of how they approach dealing with the public? And what does that mean for us? Because now we're dealing with groups of people that have been vaccinated, have a different mindset, as opposed to people who have not been vaccinated. And that goes for the same to our workers as well. So, you know what, we do health screening before everyone comes to work each day. Is that going to change? But again, we have cleaning carts we stock up. There's hourly protocols we have to follow. So top of mind is safety and making sure that we do the things to avoid like shutting down one of our facilities because someone's got COVID. And I guess really the other thing is the one thing that hasn't stopped evolving is the car technology. And in the presentation yesterday that the iCar representatives had, talking about things like when you get recalibration of vehicles, that can be, you can have a whole conference on that if you want it, really. Like how do we ensure that our people are doing those quality repairs? And for us, for 2021, continue to ensure we're investing in iCar, investing in training, investing in equipment that allows us to do repairs properly and ensures the safety to people who trust us to repair their vehicles. So really, those two are the big items on our radar for 2021.
Absolutely agree on the technology bit. I mean, and safety.
Oh, you're on mute. Oh.
Sorry, I think my internet's a little bit spotty. I've got someone in the house teaching online as well, so it's a little bit crazy. But anyway.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, I totally agree with the vehicle technology bit. Especially, you could totally have a whole conference and people still would be confused, probably asking questions. You could have a whole week-long conference and there would be so much benefit to it. But those are the two main focuses I think everyone should be focusing on. If you're not focusing on the here and now and the future, then you're not going to be able to handle what's to come, basically.
For sure.
Right. Perfect. So I guess we kind of talked about both in the 2020 goals and whatnot, but in terms of, you can talk more about CCIF here. The platform, have you noticed, like, I know, did you participate in the last one as an attendee or did you just sit that one out?
I did not.
Okay.
Yeah, we did, unfortunately. We did, but I think going forward, there's a CCIF in Western Canada, and going forward, there's that cycle. It starts east, central to the west. So I think going forward, we'll make sure that we have a presence at all of them. Yeah. Because it allows us to give exposure to our brand as well. Like outside of Ontario, in BC, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, we have the Boyd Auto Body and Glass brand, right? And that line of business, it's huge for us. And to be able to have representation with those groups on this platform, I think is pretty important and vital. And typically, like even our Facebook page, it is, because it's Ontario, it's more derived to the Assured market and our networking partners. So, we will look at this as an opportunity to hone in on those relationships that are regionalized as well. So for us, again, what is the opportunity which is being sort of kind of put forward, and how can we leverage it to, engage, our partners in the community?
Mm-hmm. Totally agree. Yeah. It's interesting that you say that you guys didn't participate in the last CCF too, because I've actually noticed that this one's a lot more lively than the last one. The chat is just popping off every single day. There's like 200 people in there at one point today. It was crazy. And the last one, I think the most I ever saw was 30 people in the chat. So it's just been amazing to see everyone come together like that. And love your booth, by the way, the collision repair magazine sticker there. But yeah, it sounds amazing. I'm glad to hear you guys are participating in the CCIFs in the future. I mean, I know looking back, we also didn't really know where things were going to go in 2021. Thought maybe we'd be back in person. So we'll see where things go from here. But thanks for talking tonight, Carl. Is there anything else that you guys wanted to touch on, maybe to chat about? We're going to edit this and send it back to you guys before we publish them, likely next weekend. It's going to be a whole live of just interviews with all the companies exhibiting that we deal with. And you'll have your own page on the site and everything with the video. So we'll make sure that you guys approve it and everything before it gets sent out. But yeah, I think sounds great. Was there anything else you want to touch on? I think we hit all the nails on the head with the training and the safety and the CCIF.
Yeah, I think we're good there. I don't want to take up all the space. I think I want to share it with everyone else. So I think we'll be good.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Carl, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the CCIF. Looking forward to the rest of the presentations today, too.
All right. Thanks for thinking of us. Really appreciate it.
Of course, always. You're one of our favorites. All right. See you later.
All right, on.
Bye.
Yeah, go on. Take care. Cheers.
Thanks for watching. This was a Media Matters production. If you liked what you saw, check out our other videos, follow our socials, and subscribe for more.